Get ready for a massive day of football action as the two Bundesliga heats up with crucial points on the line. First up, Arminia Bielefeld takes on FC Nürnberg in a high-stakes clash. With Arminia Bielefeld fighting to escape the relegation zone and FC Nürnberg still needing points to secure their safety, every pass and every tackle will define their season. We have the confirmed lineups for this tense matchup right here.
Your brand new iPhone deserves the best protection, and the iLune 3-pack screen protector plus 3-pack camera lens protector has you covered. Don't take risks with your iPhone. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
The drama continues in Dresden, where Dynamo Dresden faces off against VfL Bochum. Both Dynamo Dresden and VfL Bochum find themselves uncomfortably close to the red zone, making this Saturday afternoon battle an absolute must-win. Expect a tactical showdown as both managers look to create distance from the bottom of the table. Next, all eyes turn to Magdeburg for a high-intensity six-pointer between FC Magdeburg and Fortuna Düsseldorf. This match marks the highly anticipated debut of new Fortuna Düsseldorf head coach Alexander Ende. With only 1 point separating these two clubs just outside the danger zone, the pressure is on for both squads to grab a season-defining win. Finally, we have breaking transfer news involving star striker Niclas Füllkrug. With AC Milan declining the purchase option, Niclas Füllkrug is set to return to West Ham United before potentially exploring a move back to the Bundesliga with VfL Wolfsburg. There are plenty of hurdles and contract questions still ahead, and we are tracking every detail of his possible return to Germany. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell so you never miss a moment of our coverage. Ever wonder what happens when a team fighting for survival crosses paths with a side looking to cement their status? Today, all eyes are on Bielefeld as they host FC Nürnberg in a Bundesliga clash that carries heavy consequences for both ends of the table. Ninth-placed Nürnberg might be sitting in the safety of the top half, but with only 5 games left, they cannot afford to get comfortable yet. Meanwhile, for Arminia Bielefeld, this is pure desperation mode. It is a relegation battle where every single point is worth its weight in gold. Let's dive straight into how these managers are lining up for this pivotal showdown. Starting for the hosts, Bielefeld puts their faith in Kurskin between the sticks, backed by a defensive line of Lannert, Bauer, Grosser, and Handwerker. In the engine room, Russo, Rochelt, and Captain Korbas will look to dictate the tempo, while the attacking trio of Bokai, Telelovic, and Gradowski carries the goal-scoring burden. On the other side of the pitch, Nürnberg is ready to spoil the party. Reichert starts in goal, shielded by Kudisu, Captain Gruber, Lachishvili, and Yilmaz. Markiv anchors the midfield, supported by the creative energy of Becker, Justvan, and Fernandez, while Zoma and Grimaldi lead the line to hunt for that crucial opener. It is a classic tactical gamble, desperation versus composure. Which of these lineups will hold up under the pressure of the final stretch? Drop a comment below with your score prediction and make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into the Bundesliga drama. Remember, in football, the table never tells the whole story. The grass always decides. Ever feel like the bottom of the table is more dangerous than the top? Welcome to a high-stakes clash in the Bundesliga, where Dynamo Dresden and VfL Bochum aren't just playing for 3 points. They're playing for survival. Sitting in 10th and 12th, these two sides look relatively safe. But in this league, one bad run of form can pull you right into the relegation nightmare. Every single point today is a lifeline. Let's look at how the managers are lining up for this pivotal Saturday showdown in Dresden. The home side, Dynamo, is betting on a strong core, featuring Messenhurler in goal, with Sterner, Pauli, Müller, and Rossipel anchoring the defense. In the midfield, look for Wagner, Amoko, Seka, Captain Hauptmann, and Bobzian to drive the attack, with Vermage tasked as the lone target man. Across the pitch, VfL Bochum is answering with Horn between the sticks and a backline of Olsen, Majsovic, Strumpf, and Wittek. Their engine room features Captain Barreau and Paneweg, while the creative burden falls on the trio of Miyoshi, Onyeka, and Holtmann, all looking to feed Marshall up top. It's a classic tactical standoff that could easily swing on a single moment of individual brilliance. Who do you think will secure their safety today? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button to keep up with every twist in the two. Bundesliga, and remember, in football, safety is only as real as your next result. Forget everything you think you know about mid-table safety, because today in the two. Bundesliga, we are witnessing a genuine relegation six-pointer that carries the weight of a final. One FC Magdeburg and Fortuna Düsseldorf are separated by a razor-thin single point, making this clash a must-watch for any football purist. All eyes are on Fortuna today, as Alexander Ende makes his highly anticipated managerial debut. Can he spark a resurgence, or will the pressure of this high-stakes environment prove too much? Let's take a look at the personnel tasked with securing these precious points. For the home side, Magdeburg, Captain Riemann leads a defensive line featuring Bockhorn, Matheson, Müller, and Musonda. They are looking to control the midfield with Ulrich, Naka, and Mitchell, while Nolenberger, Attic, and Zukowski lead the charge up front. On the other side, Fortuna are countering with Kastenmeier wearing the armband, supported by a defensive structure of Oberdorf, Igoyalai, and Suzo. Midfield Dynamo Tanaka anchors the play, flanked by Heyer, Appelkamp, Elatsuzi, and Ioha, while the goal-scoring duties fall to the dangerous duo of Lubisic and In. It is a tactical battle of nerves where one mistake could dictate the season's trajectory for both clubs. If you want to stay updated on how this tactical tug-of-war unfolds, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on notifications. Every point is a lifeline in this league, and tonight, only one side will walk away breathing a little easier. Is Niclas Füllkrug's European tour about to hit a massive dead end? The German striker's career has taken a whirlwind turn, and the latest whispers out of Germany are starting to turn heads. Word on the street is that VfL Wolfsburg is reigniting their interest in Füllkrug, but before you get too excited, there are some serious hurdles to jump. Right now, Füllkrug is out on loan at AC Milan, but let's be real, that experiment hasn't exactly gone to plan. Sources are confirming that the Serie A giants have no intention of triggering their €5 million purchase option. That means he's heading back to West Ham United this summer, but honestly, his future in London looks as bleak as a rainy Tuesday in the East End. It's a precarious situation for the Hammers, too. They are teetering dangerously close to the relegation zone, and here's the kicker. If they do drop down to the championship, Füllkrug's wages are set to plummet by 50%. Nobody wants to be on that sinking ship. Now, Wolfsburg isn't exactly cruising in the Bundesliga right now either, so whether they can even offer him a stable landing spot depends entirely on their own survival. Remember, back in December, they were the frontrunners to sign him, but things move fast in football. And let's not forget, there were even rumblings about a sentimental return to his old stomping grounds at Werder Bremen. Ultimately, there are more questions than answers here. Is he going to hunt for a fresh start in Germany, or will he be forced to weather the storm in London? Hit that subscribe button and let me know in the comments. Where does Niclas Füllkrug actually fit in today's game? Sometimes, the biggest names find themselves in the toughest spots, and watching where he lands next is going to be the transfer saga to beat this summer.